local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Well, we're on the road today for our final show of 2024. Now, back to New Lloydminster Nissan, they can help you get on the road this Christmas season, plus get you a Christmas gift that's just for you. When you purchase your brand new Nissan, you get free oil changes for life. That means free oil changes for as long as you own your vehicle. So if you want to get on the road this Christmas season with a reliable Nissan that's going to last you years and years, stop in and see us at the New Lloydminster Nissan as we blow out the 2024s, and we still have a great selection on the lot. We are now located on Highway 17 South in our brand new, beautiful location. Yes, we've made our way back to the Border City Farmers Market today, which is on until 5 o'clock, and I have to tell you, it is a much more relaxed atmosphere than what we saw last week. It feels a little bit more relaxed in there today. So if you're looking to do some Christmas shopping and you're looking to kind of miss out on the hectic part of things, this feels like the place that you might want to check out today for those last-minute gifts. And a lot of guys are sitting there going, last minute? What? There's still lots of time to shop. Well, there's not exactly as much time as you may think. Superior Water is proud to provide you with the purest drinking water possible, and I drink it because I like the taste, and I believe it is Superior Water. And the best water in Lloydminster for my buck is just $3 a jug, and you get a great consistent taste. And don't forget, ice for that Crown Royal over the holiday season is just $2 a bag. There's 2 locations in Lloydminster. You can visit them beside Sheepskin Loft on 57th Avenue, and you can stop in at their coin-operated location by 7-Eleven just off Highway 17 South. At Superior Water, water treatment is what they do, and they do it well. Well, one of the new initiatives that we've launched in 2024 is with the Lloydminster and District United Way and Sobeys here in Lloydminster to recognize caregivers in our community. It's called Cupcakes for Caregivers. And this past Tuesday evening, we stopped in to see Andrew and Braun. Now, Braun is only 7 years old, but his mom told us how much he helps her when she has a seizure. Kate has been experiencing seizures multiple times monthly since she had a stroke in 2022, a stroke that Braun witnessed. And Andrew and Braun, she says, are always there for her. And we were really excited to be able to deliver some Christmas cupcakes this go round to Bronson and Andrew and say thank you for everything they do taking care of Kate. And you can nominate someone that takes care of you. You can nominate someone who takes care of your parents. You can nominate nurses, doctors, home care workers, family members by just sending an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Family members taking care of other family members is certainly something that deserves to be recognized as well, just like we have done with Andrew and Braun. Take note, today is the final day for the Kinsman Christmas tree lot located at Aztec Safety. They'll be closing for good today, so if you need to pick up that tree, you haven't done it yet, your family wants to decorate it Christmas Eve or something like that, you have to go pick it up today from the Aztec Safety building and get one before they close or before they sell out today. There was no winner in the Lloydminster Exhibition's Chase the Ace this past Wednesday night, so that means there will be a draw on Christmas Day. There are just 15 cards remaining in the deck, and the jackpot could reach $200,000. You get your $10 ticket, or you can improve your odds by purchasing 3 tickets for $25, 8 for $50, or 20 for $100. And here are the hours that you can buy them in person this go round. They include Christmas Day, so Monday and Tuesday, so the 23rd and Christmas Eve, they're going to be open from 10 to 3. Christmas Day, 1 p.m. to 6:30. Of course, the draw is that night at 7:30. Otherwise, you can get them at lloydx.com. That includes finding a way that you can e-transfer as well. But you can certainly stop in at the Lloydminster Exhibition, and if the ace is not drawn on Christmas Day, there'll be a draw on New Year's Day. The Lloydminster Youth Council are hosting a family skating day later today at the Russ Robertson Arena. That goes from 3 to 5. There's skating games, paint and raffle prizes from 5 to 6, open skating for everyone from 5 to 6, and then 6 to 7, you bring out the hockey sticks, and it's shinny time. You're invited to bring the whole family out today to Russ Robertson starting this afternoon. Well, the good news is that it's supposed to warm up for Christmas. And that, actually, it's already warming up. That means a nice opportunity to head out and see all the Christmas lights that are decorating our city. Of course, Kiwanis Park is all lit up once again, now that they replaced their extension cords from some Grinch that stole all their extension cords. And so is Jerry Frank's house at 5704 30th Street. The lights and sounds of Christmas House will stay lit up until the new year. And if you swing by Jerry Frank's, he told us you'll notice some mailboxes in the front and in the backyard, and that's where they're collecting donations to support a couple of local charities.
Every year we take cash donations, and this year we're giving them to the Salvation Army Food Bank because they desperately need it and everything. They're really low on, like, we always try to put a certain amount of meat in the hampers as well, and we're really low on our ground beef and our meat and stuff like that to put in with the hampers. Turkeys, we usually get everybody a turkey or a card for a turkey or something like that, but I know they're really short on meat this year. So we're giving them a bunch of money so that they can maybe get some more meat to add to the hampers and stuff like that. As well, we always give to Big Brothers Big Sisters because we like what they do and they're such a great group to work with.
Now, if you're looking for a great gift for the golfer in your life, the Kid Scotty Golf Club is raffling off the ultimate golf experience. The grand prize is 3 days, 2 nights at a golf package in Cranbrook, British Columbia. The prize includes a limo ride, flights, accommodations, and 18 holes of golf at Wildstone and Shadow Mountain. Or you can take $5,000 cash. Tickets are $25 each, 3 for $100, and the draw date is April 12th. Buy one right away because the raffle is already 75% sold out. Kid Scotty Golf Course had just a rough year this year with break-ins and stuff like that, so that would really help me purchase a ticket. The Lloydminster Regional Health Foundation is bringing Christina Kuzmich to Lloydminster this January 18th. She'll be doing 2 shows at the Gold Horse Casino. In the past, they've brought in Jody Carrington to Lloyd, and this year they're changing things up by bringing in a new speaker. Stephanie Monroe is the Health Foundation CEO and told us about Christina and her Navigating the Storm presentation.
She's an author, she's a comedian, she's just an all-around great human being, to be honest. She has lived experience with her son who struggled with mental illness. And when you actually read her book, the captivating story of working through it all and learning as a parent on what resources were not there. And she's just going to bring that to us and deliver that message to us. So you can follow her on Instagram, on Facebook. She has a lot more laughter and a lot more humor in the stuff that she does post on social media. But her story is really, really heart-wrenching and very inspirational, I would say.
For tickets, go to Eventbrite, and right now for Christmas, you buy 3 tickets, you get a 4th free. Use the promo code HOLIDAY. The Aztec Safety Challenge is back for year number 2 at the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center, January 8th to 11th. And Caitlin Mulligan told us there are still a few tickets remaining that would make great Christmas gifts.
And we do have about 50 tickets remaining for the Strathcona Resource RV's Fan Zone. So it'll be either behind the glass down below or on the ice on sheet 1, which is a great viewing point. You can't miss the action there. The upstairs Aztec Fan Zone sold out in 5 minutes on the day that we went live.
And the Aztec Safety Challenge is also looking for a few volunteers yet to fill multiple roles. If you're looking for something to do this New Year's, you can join the Lloydminster Legion for their New Year's Eve party. It features Bonfire Moon. Doors open at 8, and there'll be snacks and a light lunch after the midnight celebration. And tickets are only $25, available from any Legion member. You can join myself and Heather Price as we travel through the Netherlands, Brussels, and France this spring. We're going on a customized trip that starts in Amsterdam on May 28th and ends in Paris on June the 13th. We've customized it to honor Canadian veterans who fought in World War I and World War II. Along the way, we'll see war monuments like Vimy Ridge, Canadian war cemeteries, the Passchendaele Museum. We're stopping at Dunkirk. There's bunker museums. And on June 6th, the highlight for me of this trip is we will be on Juno Beach. We'll be at Normandy on D-Day. We'll see Paris. We'll have some downtime there. But what an awesome opportunity to scratch something off your bucket list. You can come with us. You can travel together, dine together, and talk about what we see together. Don't hesitate to visit lamberttravel.ca today or call 780-875-4414. If you've been thinking about going and you're looking for somebody to go with, call Lambert Travel. They may have another single person that is interested in traveling with you. They're committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services at 1-833-246-8326. Because taking care of your belongings and taking care of your property is of the utmost importance. But you know what's even more important? Your family. And that's how BioClean Disaster Services looks at any kind of disaster, whether it's a fire, flood, wind damage, is getting your family dynamic back to where you were before the disaster. They're Lloydminster's local restoration company, and they just happen to be Lloydminster's largest restoration company. BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. We're going to take a very short break. When we come back, Alice Pattison is here. We're going to talk about today's farmers market, the last one before Christmas.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
Welcome back to the Servus Sports Center, where we have the second huge and the final big farmers market of the year happening right now till 5 o'clock this afternoon. Alice Pattison is the organizer of the farmers market, and we thank you for being here, Alice. Thank you.
Thanks for coming down and doing this for us.
You know, the first thing that I took a walk through earlier today, and is it just me, or does it, like, I was expecting it to be just crazy hectic, last minute shopping. It feels a little more relaxed than I was expecting.
Oh, for sure it is. We don't have as many people. We have lots and lots of vendors, though, and lots of stuff to see for that last minute shopping. But it's a lot more calmer today. It'd be nice shopping today and more relaxed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Better than the mall.
I really like the atmosphere here today. So not quite as many vendors, but still a lot. How many vendors you got today?
We're close to the 100, just over the 90, some vendors. Everything's here. Like, we have some of the same ones from last week, but there's new ones out too, for sure.
Definitely some new ones. I saw Crispy Delight is here.
Yes.
For example.
Yeah.
She said this is the only farmers market she's doing this year.
Holy.
Like, the only one she's doing is today's.
Right.
So if you've been looking for her and wondering where she is, she's here today. This is the only one, she said, that she can do this year.
Right.
So we invite you to stop in and see unique things like that. You're not gonna find
for sure.
anywhere
There's
else.
lots and lots of unique things. There's, anything that you can think of pretty much is here.
You know, if you're looking for something to do over Christmas, there's lots of games and stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the woodworking guys. They have lots of fun games.
Yeah, and lots of different games. Like, I know that Ryan Hollanati has one that he kind of made himself, and the other game people, they all have their own spin on things, and they're pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you're giving away some market money again this year.
Yes, we are. $100 worth of market money again. You can use it in the new year at the farmers market, and yeah, good luck. It was a young guy from Meadow Lake last weekend that won it. His name was Max, and he won his $100 last weekend.
So all I have to do is make a purchase.
Yes, and you get a slip, and it goes in the box, and then we draw at the end of the day, and we'll give you a phone call if you win.
You got some entertainment here again this week as well.
This week we have 3 different entertainers.
Oh, wow.
We have Brianna, and she's singing right now, and then we have Kamisha, she was the one that was here last weekend, and then we have Glenn Hagel, and he'll be here later today.
So doing an hour and a half sets, stuff like that.
2 hour, I think.
2 hour sets.
Yep.
Here till 5 o'clock today.
Yes.
This is the final farmers market of the year.
Yes, we don't have another one this year. We're back on the 2nd of January, but yeah, this is the final one of the year.
It's nice to see the farmers markets coming back so strong after COVID. You guys are an example of that. How's it been, would you say, the Christmas season?
We've been pretty good. Our Saturdays are good. Thursdays are a little slower, but there's still lots of stuff going on at the farmers market. Yeah, we have entertainment every week, so even if you come down and just watch the entertainment, it's
Do you find people are spending money though? Like, what are the vendors telling you? Because it's a good evaluation of our economy, I find.
Right. I think they are. For myself, my shows this year have been up, so I think people are spending again. They may be watching what they're spending on, but all the vendors I talked to last weekend said they had a good weekend, so.
Good. Anything I'm forgetting, Alice?
No, we're here from 11 till 5. Come down and enjoy the atmosphere and do your last minute Christmas shopping. Find that stuff for the hard to buy for.
And then back on January 2nd.
Yes.
Which is a Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday market.
Yep.
And then every Thursday, Saturday in 2025.
Until April. Then we just do Thursdays for the rest of from April till October. We do Thursdays, and then we're back on Saturdays in October.
Thank you, Alice. Thanks for having us here.
Oh, well, thanks for coming.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about weighted blankets.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal. And that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
Welcome back to the Servus Sports Center. Let us tell you about Simple Farmer in downtown Lloydminster. Simple Farmer is a must-stop this Christmas season with a unique mix of clothing, antiques, organic food, and handmade products. You're sure to find a gift or a stocking stuffer for that special person on your list. There's handmade dough bowls, tins and teacup candles and made in-store simmer pots. Plus, you can let Simple Farmer create a one-of-a-kind gift basket that is sure to be a hit. There's organic grains, gluten-free caramels and barbecue sauce and more, plus jackets, pants, and gloves and hats that you won't find anywhere else. Simple Farmer's locally owned, family operated on 50th Avenue in downtown Lloydminster, and you can find Simple Farmer products in the Neilburg Co-op. Well, here I am telling you, it's a really relaxed atmosphere. It just got really busy down here, but it's still a great place to come down and shop here at the Border City Farmers Market till 5 o'clock. Now, we have Joy here. Joy Haygarth is with Weighted Blankets by Joy. And I talked to you last week about coming on last week, and then all this time I didn't know you were Danny's mom. And I worked with Danny.
Yes.
For I think a couple of years. Yeah. For a few years, and I know Lori as well.
Yes.
So I had no idea. So, Joy, how long have you been making weighted blankets?
I started about
I'll get you
12 years ago. I met a special little girl that was diagnosed with Asperger's, and so she wasn't sleeping at all. And this was before blankets were in the stores. I had no idea what I was even starting to do. So I experimented and perfected them over the years. And she's now 14, and I've made 3 blankets for her, and she's doing awesome. And so I make them for everybody, every size, every age, custom make them. If you want an Oiler one, if you want a Calgary Flame one, I can make them.
Okay, so what are the benefits of a weighted blanket? Like you mentioned, you made them for this young girl.
Yes.
What's the benefits of a weighted blanket?
Well, it puts you into your deep sleep. The pressure from the blanket, it stimulates your brain to release the melatonin. And melatonin is what puts you into your deep, deep sleep. Because most people don't, a lot of people that have issues, you don't sleep, you're restless most of the time. And so this is what it does. It helps, and and melatonin is very important for our sleep.
Don't some people give kids melatonin before they go to bed or something? Yes. Kind of calms, rests them down. And that's what this does. It just releases that. Okay. So what sizes do your blankets come in?
They go from little lap sizes for them to just take to school. I don't recommend them for like infants, toddlers, but once they're able to use them and move them around on their body themselves, then it's recommended they could have them. But right up to a 25-pound blanket, I can make them.
I was going to ask how heavy they were. That was my next question.
I make them like by the weight is what I do.
Okay, so they're not like when you're looking like a twin or a king size. Like you don't make them like that.
I make them 42 inches wide because that's about it's like a super single size bed, and that's plenty to go over your body. And so then I make them all various lengths and various weights.
So what's the best way to get a hold of you? Want one custom made, Joy?
I have my business card. I'm at the farmers market here all the time. Just by word of mouth, people have, got a hold of me from somebody that got a blanket from me, that type of thing. So I'm in the phone book in town here, and I'm on Facebook all the time, and they can contact me through Messenger. I don't have a website, but the farmers market, I'm here most weeks.
So if you want one customized, do you have to supply the material?
Yes. Oh no, I will find it for them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I have resources from the States that I get a lot of my material from there. Not that I'm not promoting Canada, but there's some things that we just can't get here.
Right. So if let's say I have some special clothing or something like that, can I bring it in? You turn that into a weighted blanket?
I have never done that, but I could.
Okay.
It would take some time to do it. But I usually use flannel. It's 100% cotton. So most people aren't allergic to cotton. They're allergic to lots of the other synthetic materials, but they're not allergic to cotton.
How long does it take you to make a blanket?
10 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make one, judging from your inventory, you make one a day then?
I try not to, but I kind of lose track of time when I go down to my sewing room and start sewing. I kind of lose track, and Jimmy reminds me every once in a while, you should take a break. You know, you've been here 5 hours. But I enjoy it, and I love when somebody has bought a blanket and come back and say, you have changed my sleeping patterns.
Really?
Yes.
So are they good for sleeping, good for sitting in front of the TV?
Any way you want to use it, yes.
Okay.
After people have had surgery, they sometimes will, you have to say you have to recline, you can't lay down. Then I make shorter ones that you could just have over like half of your body. Just whatever I can do to help people is how I do it.
Am I forgetting anything, Joy?
No, just that, I'm here to help people more than make it feels really good to be able to have somebody tell me how it's really changed their life and their sleeping patterns.
It's the benefits of doing something you love too.
Yes, I have helped RCMP that have been diagnosed with PTSD and can't cope with anything, and they have come and I have given them blankets, and it's just changed their sleep. So I just can't imagine people not being able to sleep every night after night after night. So they're very good for people that work shift work, paramedics, anybody in the health profession that now after COVID has realized that their body has taken a toll, and so many people have resources a weighted blanket.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. Thank you very much.
You. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we're going to meet Ian Flewell.
At Synergy Credit Union, we're more than just a financial institution. We're your partners in every step of your journey. From supporting local businesses to enhancing community life, we're committed to making a difference. Join us in shaping a brighter future. Together, we thrive, because this is Synergy.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
Welcome back. We have Ian Flewell joining us. Ian is with Integrated Hockey Lloydminster. Did I say that right? Integral Hockey. And I've never heard of this before. So when I ran into you at the farmer's market, I was like, hey, what are you doing here? So thanks for joining us, Ian. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to join you.
So tell us about Integral.
So, yeah, it's just fixing hockey sticks, refurbishing them. I do internal repair on shafts, external repair on blades and the hosel, so the bottom part of the shaft to the blade where they kind of meet. So, just getting them back into play. Like we say, don't throw it away, keep it in play. So,
well, how much is a hockey stick nowadays? Like,
the top
when I
end,
played, my dad said they're expensive. They're like $25.
Right. Yeah, and same from when I was young. Yeah, you spend $25 on a stick. That was a good stick. Now
they better last.
They better last, and they did last a lot longer then. Now you're spending for a high-end stick, you're $420 to $450. So.
Okay, and those are the sticks that you're repairing.
Right. Yeah, I'll repair any stick, any one-piece stick, I should say. The wooden ones, I don't know if there's many kicking around anymore. But I don't think I'll repair those ones.
There's a whack of them in my garage, but they've been sitting there for quite a while. Yeah. So I don't know if they'd be any good. They probably snap.
Probably snap,
pretty dry. But
pretty dry.
Can you show us about like how you? So this is a refurbished stick.
Yeah, this is a refurbished stick. So it was repaired. I don't know if you can see it. It was repaired right here. So there's an internal repair. I should have brought one of the other ones too, the externals, but so this is basically a smaller version of it. You can see through it. It's a hollow repair inside, whereas the competitors actually have a plug inside where and you can see this one broke again after they repaired it, because this is going to be a weak spot because it's all solid.
Right.
There's quite a bit of weight difference if you wanted to feel the difference.
Sure. Which is better?
Obviously mine.
Obviously, yeah.
Basically, if they repair the stick and they break it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So this one they repaired by putting this in here again.
Yeah, they put a plug in here, and he right out says it. He dumps the resin down the shaft, or he puts a plug in, and it just makes it solid. Whereas ours is a hollow repair.
Yours stays hollow.
Yeah.
How that? Okay, so how do you do it?
I
don't want to give
I'm not actually permitted to say.
You're not.
But the guy that came up with the idea is very, very smart, and I'll just put it that way. I learned from the best, and it works really well. So
how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it a year. The guy I bought the company from has been doing it for 10 years before that. So
is there a stick you mentioned? There's a couple of places on the stick. Is there a place you can't fix once it's broke there?
No, I can fix everywhere. Yeah. It just depends on how much money a person wants to spend, because obviously the more material I use, the cost goes up. So costs usually $75 for a shaft repair, The hostel and the blade are about $85. So
Do you have some kind of guarantee or anything?
it's a lifetime guarantee on where I've fixed it.
On where you fixed it?
Yeah.
So if it breaks there again, you bring it back, fix it again?
As long as it's not abuse or whatever, right?
Right.
Normal wear and tear, yeah.
So how did you find out about this?
My kid plays high-level hockey, and sticks are expensive, and I found out about the guy that was in Irma fixing them. So I reached out to him and had him fix a couple sticks. And then, I inquired about buying a franchise, and they offered me his, so I bought him out.
So I had no idea this existed. Is there people who don't know? Are they like me, or is everybody starting to get the hang of this now?
More in the Wainwright area, because he was from Irma. They know a lot more about it than the Lloydminster area. So that's why I'm into farmers market, trying to get my name out, and I'm starting to see more business all the time with it. So yeah, it's doing good.
You could spend $400 on another stick or have it repaired for $75.
Right.
Yeah, seems like a no-brainer. How long does it take? How long is your stick out of action for?
I'm saying right now it's about 2 weeks, because I got a lot on the go. But normally if it's a little slower, I'm about a week and a half. But right now it's closer to 2 weeks.
So Ian, when you're not at the farmers market, how do people find you?
They can. My website, Integral Hockey, Lloydminster.com. My phone number, 780-808-4121. So
You had some other products on the table there in front of you.
Yeah.
Tell us about those.
Just got a couple snow brushes and stuff that I made out of old hockey sticks that were beyond repair, and then some stick handling gadgets and stuff like that. Eventually I'll get into making some stuff like coffee tables or whatever, but just haven't had time to do any of that stuff yet.
So you're doing this full time now?
No, I still have my full-time job, and this is just on the side gig.
So how often are you repairing sticks? So you get home from work and you're repairing sticks?
Yeah, I get home from work and I repair sticks, and then I get 6 days off, so those days I'm usually going pretty hard if I'm not chasing Logan in hockey. So
you obviously enjoy it.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to fix one stick?
Well, it's a 10-15 minute process here, and then it has to wait 24 hours, and so it takes the full 2 weeks basically, but time-wise it'd be a couple hours really.
So otherwise it's throw the stick away.
Yeah.
Throw your $400, it's done.
That's right.
Until now, is it relatively new? Is this relatively, how long has he been doing it?
So the guy I bought it from was doing it 10 years. I think it's been going since early 2000s, but I'd have to double check on the actual dates and stuff. So,
but it does feel new. Does
right.
it feel new to you too?
It does, yeah. And since I bought a franchise last year at this time, there's probably been 20 more franchises. We're in Hawaii, and now we're over in Europe, and yeah, they're growing like crazy. Head office is in Victoria.
So you're telling me you're looking at moving to Hawaii and taking over the franchise there?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wouldn't that be
nice,
the goal?
Yeah. I don't know if they'd be as busy
in Hawaii. Yeah.
I don't think they'd be as busy as Lloydminster, but I don't know. Maybe there's lacrosse there too. We can fix lacrosse sticks as well. So
awesome. Anything I'm forgetting, Ian?
I don't think so. No.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet Tasha and maybe Ben Klatt. And those are some names you'll be familiar with through the Motley Troupe. We'll be right back.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, We're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden and Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
Dwellings of Lloydminster is an active 55 and over community with 66 bungalow townhome villas on a very flexible lease. You can call Darlene and ask about that lease. Now, each unit contains a full kitchen with 5 appliances, walk-in showers, and in-suite laundry with 1 and 2 bedroom choices. It's a no-maintenance concept where you get your grass cut, your sorry.
Your bushes trimmed.
Your bushes trimmed. You have your snow shovel all for you. It's called Care Freedom Living, and it does just that, allowing you for more freedom, allowing you to live independently should you be experiencing health issues or wanting to travel more. You may be experiencing that when you're thinking about going away for Christmas. You're like, what about the house? It's like so cold and it's supposed to warm up. I'm not sure if I can leave the house on its own. 780-872-8537. Care Freedom Living takes care of that. Call Darlene. She'll walk you through one of their villas. Well, Tasha Klatt is here. She's with Pampered Chef, and of course, you recognize her from being on stage with the Motley Troupe. How'd it go this year, Tasha? How'd it go for you?
We had a great year. Yeah, it was. We really liked the play to start off with. We had a lot of people that came out, even though we had like rain on Saturday night. That was a little treacherous coming home, but it still was really good. We had a good turnout. And
Saturday night's the big night for partying for you guys, right? Because it's like it's stress relief.
I may have had some fun Friday night as well. We do a little better. Didn't get hungover, so then we were like, well, let's go again Saturday. We're here. We'll dance. We like to listen to Mel's songs and dance.
Yeah. So now that that's over with, is it like a relaxing though? Like, are you like for September till December? Is it kind of stressful for you? Like things get hectic?
Yeah, but not near as bad as December.
No.
Saturday, it's the September, October, and November practices. They're just Wednesday night. We go every Wednesday night, and so you kind of have that planned. I've been in the dinner theater for 20 years, so I just know Wednesday night, September, October, November is just ruined. You can't do anything on that, make no plans, because you're busy. But then December, that full week is just such a crazy week, and then you put on Christmas at the end of that, and then I like to come to all these craft fairs, and I'm like, oh, I've got myself loaded up in December, and then I'm like, oh, I should decorate the house. I put the Christmas tree up yesterday.
Oh, really?
And our 7-year-old, I'm like, do you want to help, Lucas? And he's like, no. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I already helped Granny put up her Christmas tree. I'm like, but this is our Christmas tree. You could help too.
So you're busy with the play, you drive school bus, and you've got Pampered Chef, and that's why you're here today.
Yes, yeah.
Tell us about Pampered Chef. What is it?
Well, we have home cooking appliances, anything you could need for the kitchen. A lot of people come in and they're like, I need a good knife, or this whisk is my favorite, or I've had my mix and chop for 20 years. I need to get one for my sister-in-law because I don't know how she chops up hamburger. And I'm like, I totally get that, because I go on vacation to like a rental house and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this spatula? Like, how am I supposed to make dinner with this spatula? Where's my mix and chop? I almost want to put stuff in my bag to take with me on holidays, and I'm like, no, that's not appropriate.
So Pampered Chef is an established brand.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah, since the 80s. Yeah.
Since the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you get involved?
Well, my auntie used to sell it probably 15 years ago, and I have a lot of stuff in my cupboards. And then I was just like, I call it kidnapping. So it was a good price on the kit. And I was like, I just want the stuff that's in the kit, because it's like $1,500 worth of stuff. And then I get it for like $300, and I'm like, I need all this stuff, extra stuff, and then I'm just not going to sell it. Well, that backfired. So now I sell it just all the time.
And you enjoy it?
I really like it, yeah.
So how often do you do farmers markets then?
I usually come Saturdays because I drive school bus, so Thursdays don't work for me. But so when they're in the winter time, when we do Saturdays, then I try to come to the farmers market. I try to do every other Saturday because usually with my 7-year-old, I got something else going on the other Saturdays.
So with it being Christmas season and a lot of guys out there not knowing what to get their wives, what do you suggest?
Well, if they don't have the mix and chop, that hamburger smasher is the best thing ever. Whisks, sharp knives. Women are really bad about buying utensils. So like Ben, my husband, will go down and he's like, I am building a project. I need a new DeWalt drill. I will spend $500 on this drill. It will be awesome. I will use it for a month straight and then it'll sit and I'll use it every once in a while. But
he uses it more than that.
Yeah, but like we won't spend... A woman won't go down and say, they'll be like, oh, this is like $60 knife that I'll use 3 times a day. And that will make chopping and my life so much easier in the kitchen. That's too much. I don't want to spend that on, a whole set for $65. I don't want to do that because that's, I'm spending it on myself. And we're really bad as women for not like valuing our worth that way. Like, yes, we need good tools. As you get older, then you're like, why didn't I buy that good tool in the first place? And it still would have lasted me for 20 years and I'd have been happier when I was cooking, because you're always in the kitchen. And my husband, he's just like, I have no problem, you get that knife, that's a good knife, I'll get that for you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you.
So how many years you been doing?
5. I've been selling Pampered Chef for 5 years.
I feel like this is the first time I've seen you here. Why is that?
It's okay, Kurt. No, I am around.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes they move us to different spots. And
well, you and I were out in Hillmont too.
Yes.
So I saw you in Hillmont.
Yes.
They have an adult day.
Yeah, adulting day where we teach the kids how to do adulting. And I also bake cupcakes for the farmers market. I didn't have time this week, so I did cupcakes with the kids, and I taught them how to decorate cupcakes. So that's another thing where I'm just, like Tina, the principal, she's like, Tasha, would you come show the kids how to decorate cupcakes? I'm like, who wants to learn how to decorate cupcakes? Again, not valuing my worth very well, where I'm like, that actually, and all the kids, like, I had 65 students sign up for my classes.
That's more than I had.
Of the, like, I think there's only 80. In that grade range, and I was just like, there's so many.
I think I had 45.
Thank God Ben came with me, and Ben just like cleaned the whole time. He cleaned. I taught kids how to cupcake, and we rotated through 3 groups. But yeah, so, and I didn't even really think about it. My grandma decorated cakes when I was little, so she did wedding cakes, like huge wedding cakes with the fountains and the fancy ones, and then like 80s and 90s and early 2000s. But yeah, now they want them all pretty simple and plain. But I just used to love watching her make all these fancy little things. And yeah, so cupcake decorating, I'm like, oh, that's really simple. But the kids were all like, this is so amazing, and these cupcakes are so awesome. We did poinsettias on one of them, where we did poinsettias at the end. If they had time, they could try the poinsettias. And one of the kids used the poinsettia needle and made himself a Squidward from SpongeBob, like the starfish.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I was like, that is amazing. You did an awesome job. Good job for using your imagination. And he's like, yeah, I don't need a poinsettia, but I love Squidward. He was in like grade 10. I was just like, okay.
So you're going to keep doing this in the new year, of course?
Yeah, we'll be back in January.
Best place to get a hold of you is here, then?
Here, yeah. And if I'm not at the market, the ladies that are here, they all know how to get a hold of me. So if you happen to come on a Saturday, that I'm the next Saturday. So
awesome. Am I forgetting anything about Pampered Chef?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're good.
You left Ben there alone. Are you worried about it?
No, he should be good.
You'll be good?
He comes and helps me lots.
He really seems to enjoy it too.
He's a good helper.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he comes up today. I ran over. My niece has some baking here, and I ran over to make sure she had the Wi-Fi password, because we've been having some issues with the Wi-Fi. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to come back. And he's like, hey, do you know how much is in each of these 4 scoops that you sell? And I'm like, yeah, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, 3 tablespoon, and 4 tablespoon. And he's like, oh, well, I had to look it up. I was like, good job, but good job for looking it up.
Yeah. So you can see Pampered Chef here with Ben and Tasha Klatt.
Yeah.
One of them is the helper. One of them I won't.
Does a lot of work for me, yeah.
Awesome.
co-worker.
Thanks, Tasha.
Thanks, Kurt.
So we'll let Tasha get back to work, and we're going to let you get back to whatever you've got to do today. And this is it for us for the year. It's been an interesting year. It has been a crazy year, but we'll be back in the new year, and we look forward to continuing to tell the stories of people from and around the Lloydminster area into 2025. Have a very Merry Christmas. We wish you all the best in 2025.
Merry Christmas.